Joining me now is Bernie Sanders, senator from Vermont, independent. Well, this is my first 8 o'clock show. I thought for sure I'd have my favorite senator on the program tonight, a man who I have immense respect for, who tells it like it is. Senator, we're now down to the President of the United States using executive orders to get something done in the economy. What's that say about where we are?
It says that in the midst of the worst economic crisis in modern American history, Ed, 16% of our people, 25 million Americans, unemployed, underemployed. Numbers are higher for the young kids graduating high school and college. Older workers, 55, 60, they're losing their jobs now. You know what? If we don't turn this economy around, those people are never going to have another job for the rest of their lives, impacting their retirement. In the midst of all of that, the collapse of the middle class, you got the Republicans living in another planet, not even recognizing the severity of the crisis, let alone doing anything about it. You know, when you have folks like John Boehner and Mitch McConnell talking about trickle-down economics, does anybody in their right mind believe that we need to give more tax breaks to millionaires and billionaires? We saw that movie under the Bush administration. Yeah. And at the end of the day, under his administration, we lost 500,000 private sector jobs. They talk about deregulation. You're absolutely right. That's what we did to Wall Street. And the result was they plunged us through their greed and recklessness into this recession. And it is really astounding, the intellectual bankruptcy of the Republicans.
There's no question about it. And now the president is trying to do something for those who are upside down in their mortgages, who are underwater, so to speak. The president laid out his mortgage plan. Let's take a look.
Number one, the barrier will be lifted that prohibits responsible homeowners from refinancing if their home values have fallen so low that what they owe on their mortgage is 25% higher than the current value of their home. Second, there are going to be lower closing costs, and certain refinancing fees will be eliminated, fees that can sometimes cancel out the benefits of refinancing altogether. Third, there's going to be more competition so that consumers can shop around for the best rates.
Senator, what do you think of the plan? Can you support it? Do you believe in it?
Well, I don't know that it goes as far as we should. You know, you got millions of homes that are underwater, but certainly the president is right in addressing that issue. And clearly he has got to, in my view, Ed, do two things. He has got to do everything that he can through executive orders, but at the same time, week after week, he's got to take the issue back to the Congress, let the Republicans vote no. So I support what he's doing, but I believe we have got to let the American people know that a week from today, as I understand it, there's going to be a bill in the Senate to rebuild our infrastructure, our roads, our buildings, our deteriorating buildings, our tunnels, our bridges. Almost everybody in America understands that with the collapsing infrastructure, we've got to rebuild it, and we can create millions of jobs doing that. Let's see if we're going to get one Republican vote.
So this bill's coming next week in the Senate, you think?
I believe it's coming next week.
Okay. And this is a piecemeal to the Jobs Act, some of the things that we've seen in the past. And this is going to deal strictly with infrastructure.
Infrastructure, right. Roads and bridges.
Well, it would seem to me that the Republicans aren't going to give you any help on this at all. We'll see. Senator, great to have you with us tonight. I appreciate your time.